Every high and crushing low taught me something invaluable: resilience. I began documenting my journey, recording every lesson and every step towards rebuilding my success and my mental, even if no one else was watching. I didn't know where this path would lead, but I had Frank, Rosario, and the memories of everything I built and lost, fueling my determination. What you're about to see is my journey, the highs, the lows, and every moment in between, captured during a time when I was all alone, but never defeated. I'm going to get back to being a millionaire. No matter what, I will make it.
How's it going, guys? Hopefully you guys are doing good. It is another just boring ass day today. Let's get right into the news. I'm so dumb, bro. Okay, Bitcoin. Let me do the 30 days so you can see what happened. Bitcoin dropped significantly. It is down to $59,315. Ethereum is at $3,003, basically $3,000. And today's date is the 2nd of May. Wow, I think we have two to 3 months, and then we're on the 3-year anniversary of this. It's either I think 2-year anniversary, because I would have started videos in the end of 2022, so like August or July. I think July. So yeah, 2 months from now is going to be our 2-year anniversary. So crossing 2 years of doing these vlogs. Wow, let's go. I know. It's, consistency is something that is good on this. This project is so amazing in the fact that I've actually done it for so long. So I think that if I can get at least 2 episodes or 2 videos out every single month, then by December I could probably start releasing stuff, because then I'll have I'll have more than 40 videos to post, and that's more than 2 years worth almost. So depending on how I do it, I could stretch that out and still have videos to come. But anyways, yeah, no, it's been interesting for sure, this whole journey so far. So let me give you guys the updates. It's looking again, this is Act 3, right? I told you guys last time I was waiting on AT&T. I don't know if I mentioned that I actually got it. So spoiler alert, I got the job. I took the job. It's commission based and hourly job. It's just like my old job, my previous position with Verizon, but it's a third party. So that's the only thing I'm a little bit hesitant about, is that third party always acts weird. But even with third party, I was doing okay. No complaining. Third party was very easy. It's just I wish I had more sales, but it was very easy. So as long as it's similar or better than my previous job, then it'll be good. As long as I can make 1,000 to 3K a month, then I'll be straight. My goal is to make, based off the hourly, I'm gonna make at least 2,000 a month, which is great, because it allows me to try to just save up money, get what I need now, and then move the fuck out, because that's what I need to do. So I'm building my plan around all that bullshit. I got some work while shifts, so I'm going to show this because this is interesting. So, I don't work there until the 9th, so I still have about 7 days left. And then, where's my work wall? I found this app that will allow me to work shifts, and so 3 days from now I start. So Sunday is when I start this. And I can basically work shifts as if I were W-2, but temporary. So it's temporary shifts, which is cool. So I got 3 days scheduled for a warehouse job. You see here, 3 days, and they're all basically 5 p.m. Oops. Oh, this It's like 5 p.m. to about like 12 a.m. and then this one is to 1 a.m. So this one's gonna be a little bit longer, and then these ones are just shorter shifts. But I like what is that, 7 hours? 7 hours here, and then what, 8 hours here? Would that be 8 hours? Yeah, like 8 hour shift and then 7 hour shift here. So it's not bad. The total on that is going to be $389 more or less, and that's gonna get me that push that I need to basically get everything else situated. Get my lamp up front of my my car paid for. I'm not gonna pay for my car, but I will put some money towards my car, maybe like $50. Put $50 towards one of my credit cards, and then save the rest, and then use that for gas and stuff for when I actually start 2 days after that. So no, it's been chill. Uber and DoorDash have been shit. I finished all my work with Frank with trying to just make sure all his stuff is done. Now it's really just following up with the people and making sure that they get their money, but that's it. The bankruptcy and all that stuff, it's really just him having to get the money somehow, and paying the people that he needs to pay. That's it. That's all I need to do in this situation. And I'm not trying to pay rent, not trying to do any of that shit, because again, my goal is to move out anyways. One thing I do want to note as well is something else that's going well is this. This is my alt channel. I probably talked about it before, but it's my alt YouTube channel. I've talked about my insanity one, but I don't think I really talked about my music channel. So it's a music channel. It's called Slow and Reverbed, and all I do is basically post music that I actually like and listen to, slowed and reverbed. And I like edit the video. I edit the music so that way it's slowed and reverbed, and then just put like an image with it. And this channel has been growing slowly. I mean, so by the way, this is my old YouTube channel, my old music channel. And as you can see, like, the watch hours are really, really good. That's in like, let me see really quick. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, look at the growth right there. Like, that growth is so crazy. Look at my view growth. And this is only after, like, posting. Like, I only post maybe once a week. Or, sorry, once every 2 or 3 weeks. But you can see there, like, I blew up the channel, pretty much. So, like, nothing, little tap, goes down, and then just blows up. So, no, it's been a wild ride so far. So the goal here, by the way, for this channel is to try to get to 1,000 subscribers, because then I'll start making money on it. It'll probably only be like $100 a month or so, but I mean, anything works, you know. That could be money that goes towards, crypto or anything like that. So I got a few things still going in the background, and like I said, it's not like I'm giving up any of the opportunities that I've already, or any of the paths and opportunities that I've already made. Oh, also, I talked about my crypto thing, and I think the last video I did, I don't remember. I think the last video I did was talking about how I think I failed, right? I think I failed at doing the crypto thing. And, I do think I kind of missed the mark on there. I didn't realize how meme-centric, some people were, how money-hungry people were, how they don't really like actual projects. But I'm here to say that, I really don't give a fuck. And I'm going to just go ahead and do what I gotta do to try to see if I can't make something of this. So I got my partner, he's making the models as we speak. And he's doing something, and he's doing the models, and then I'll do everything else. I'm also learning Unreal Engine, which has been a task, but I have so much time now that I think that it's really good to do that. And then I'm also finishing up on my manga project, which is a demon's friend, the manga, which has already been finished and stuff a while ago. But I mean, finish it, like finish it for good, pretty much. and post it on Amazon KDP, so that way it's available for sale. So that way I can have a physical copy. So need my caffeine for today. So that's the plan, right? Just to, keep doing things in the background. I'm not giving up on investing. I'm not giving up on crypto. But to have something consistent, because think about it like this. I already spend 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a day sitting in a car. Most times. For Uber, for DoorDash, for all that bullshit. And I'd much rather be around, get money as I, it's so much better of a lifestyle to be in that. And I think too, it's like, now that I know, it's like, I don't like sitting in a car all day. And I know that I'm losing money by sitting in a car all day. Like, that's not the point. The point is to put myself in a situation where I'm down to hustle. Do I make compromises sometimes when I know I can actually maximize things? Can I work the night shift from 6 to 10 or 11 or 12 or 1? Would that be more profitable? Yes, it would be more profitable. But I'm not trying to fuck up my sleeping schedule like how I did with Amazon. The one thing I don't know if you guys remember, but with Amazon, when I was grinding like that. I was doing those shifts from like a 5 to 10 or like 7 to like 11 p.m. Like, I was doing crazy shifts, if you guys remember, or like early shifts too. I think I told you guys once about the one time I had to wake up at like 3 to go to the place at 5 to deliver, and I did 2 back-to-backs. Then I did plasma that same day. Like, it's no joke. When I hustle, I hustle. But knowing I can do that is what I need, right? It's one thing to know that you can do it and do it, than to like be like, well, I could do that, but never have done it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like me going into construction saying, well, I could always do construction, but I've never done construction. So it's like, how do you know that you would really hustle? How do you know you would really get to the bottom floor, sacrifice your hours in order to, get paid? Like, I feel like there's some kind of substance there of like, of knowing yourself, of finding yourself. And it's not like I was trying to prove a point to myself. It was like, being able to grind is not something that everyone knows how to do. Some people, they'll just stay at home, try to do job applications forever, and not do anything with their day, And I feel like even if I make nothing in a day, at least I put in the effort to go out, go and sit, in a fucking hot fucking parking lot for, 5, 6, 7 hours or whatever, and not get anything for the day and go home, than to just be on my computer playing games and just fucking, waste my life away. Now, I could do all that, but I'm not going to. So, but just the fact that I know that if I ever went jobless again or anything like that, that I have those things, I have those skills. I know what I would have to do to put food on the table for myself. And eventually anyone else who comes into my ecosystem, my little ecosystem. Okay. Craziness aside. But my main priorities right now, I know I have some money coming in June for so this is how it's gonna look at. June, I got some money coming in from a settlement that I had that I applied for or something like that, that's going to come in at some point, sometime, I don't know, like $400, $500. I'm going to use some of that money to pay towards my computer stuff. Because, look at this. My computers make me money. Because one's connected, they're both connected to Render and they're both mining Neoxa. by upgrading my PC and making it whole again, which I actually cleaned it out, so it's actually doing a lot better than it was before, but I can make it twice as good by basically just replacing some of the components in it. And it's not that big of a deal. The biggest thing is I gotta go ahead and just get all that stuff done, and the sooner the better. And the cool thing is I can, besides the water pumps and stuff like that, I can always return stuff that doesn't work or isn't working properly, or let's say it doesn't fix the temperatures of the GPUs. Well, I can always just kind of return that the shit that I bought. So it's really no harm, no foul. But yeah, it's one of those things where it'll be nice to fix my PC, get paid more and render, because right now I get about $30 to $50 a week, more or less, around that amount. If it's more, it's usually a really good week, but usually about $30 to $50 a week. If I were to fix my PC, I would get about $100 to $200 a week. Imagine that shit. That would be crazy. That's almost $400 to $800 a month extra just for fixing my PC. For like $300. $300 to fix it, and then it makes that money every single month. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and fix my PC, right? So that's priority number one. Also, getting my car wholly situated. I still need to get a sticker for the back because they haven't sent me that out, but I think that's because I don't have insurance yet. Or do I? Okay, I'm sorry, but by the time you watch this video, I'll have insurance, so shut up. You fucking snitches. So that'll be good. And then yeah, so those would be my two biggest priorities. I think the only thing I'm gonna be a little bit scared of when I get my first W-2 job in 2 years is that because I haven't paid the tax man, and yeah, that's something I'm gonna admit, because I just have not had the money. A lot of times it costs like $200, $300 or whatever to do your taxes. For me, it might not be, but because I have a business that I haven't run since 2019, like, I've not really had a business, but technically in paper I have a business. And I think to dissolve or do any of that stuff, I just want to have enough money to do that stuff. I don't want to walk into a place and not have money, even if it's like $100. Like, I don't want to walk into somewhere and not know how much it's going to cost and then just look stupid because I don't have the money. So when I have the time and I have the money, I'm going to go ahead and get my taxes and stuff all done so that way I'm good too. But the only thing I do worry about is garnishment for W-2. Since I haven't been W-2 in years, you know, that might be the only thing that I might have to contest on. So, which I'm totally fine with. If they want to garnish me 25% or whatever, then they can do that. As long as I'm making a decent amount, I'm not too worried about that. So, yeah, June's gonna be cool. So that's next month. This month should be decent. As long as I pay off my car bill this month, then I should be good. And that looks like it's going to happen either way. So that's gonna be cool. And yeah, with the work wall stuff, I'll be able to pay a portion of that, but I have until the end of the month, and I'll probably be quicker on that because the third week of this month I'll be able to go ahead and pay it in full. So it's cool. Once I get my first paycheck is essentially what I'm saying. So about May 20th, May 21st, somewhere around there. And most of that's going to be training anyways. I don't think I'm going to be on the floor until like the second week anyways. So, but yeah, guys, trying to think if there's anything else. It's still going to be a couple months. Also in August, I got to figure out if I can. I don't know why this is. There's always some kind of trip that I want to do right as I start a new job. But hopefully they'll let me get maybe about 3 days off, combined with 2 days of my days off, my actual days off. I'll take 3 days off, have 2 days, and if they can give me that sometime in August, then I'll be able to go and visit my family for a week, which would be great. I'll try to go for maybe even like 4 days. It'll probably be a really quick trip, but just a trip nonetheless. I think as long as I go see my family, I'll be good, you know. I haven't seen my sister's daughter yet, and it's been about a year or so. You know, just these small little things. See the old man, see what he's doing, you know. All these things that I can do that I haven't seen since fucking COVID time. It was either 2021, I think 2021 was the last time I actually went to the house and stuff. Because that's when I was like borderline rich. So after that I was just fucking broke as fuck. Fuck, man. This is the saga I'm on, guys. So like I said, once I start posting these, it's gonna be very interesting because you guys are gonna see everything, like literally everything. And I think that's gonna be very interesting. That's gonna be crazy. So with that being said, I will sign off, and yeah, wait until next video. Next video should be very interesting because then I'm gonna be working. This is the start, guys. Peace.
So if you thought the video was good, please give it a like and share. It really helps. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see the rest of the story unfold. This project is so close to my heart, and your support keeps it going. Thanks so much. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time in the archives of a Shiba Millionaire.
The truth is that if people really knew your story and all the things that you've been through, they'd probably wonder how on earth you're still smiling. It takes a very special person to keep going. You know that, and you also know how everything is going to work out. You have decided what kind of life you really want and learned to say no to everything that isn't that. You must be a huge success. Why? Because you've learned that to be successful at anything, and the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. You understand that 20 years from now, you'd give anything to be this age again. Now, if no one else is going to tell you, I am. You're hearing it from me. I am proud of you now.